The federal opposition claims nearly $10 million worth of funding for Queensland crash hotspots has been stripped from the budget. Andrew Wilcox says it means local projects might not go ahead, but Labor says that's a fabrication.
299 people lost their lives on Queensland roads last year, marking the highest death toll in more than a decade.
At the moment, we've got a real issue with safety on our roads in Queensland, and to have nearly 300 people die last year is a gut-wrenching figure.
Some black spots are overrepresented. Federal funding had been allocated to councils to improve local roads, but the member for Dawson says that now won't be happening.
Yeah, so I'm gobsmacked about what's just happened. So $69 million has been ripped out of rural and regional Australia by the Labor government,
including nearly $10 million earmarked for Queensland.
To actually take this funding away is really bad for rural and regional Australia.
Road safety advocates too say the funding is crucial for improving local roads, including this Glenella intersection.
Any time where funding is taken away from a particular intersection and allocated to another one means that that intersection remains at risk to our community.
But there's dispute over whether the funding has been axed at all. Taking to Twitter, the Federal Minister for Infrastructure, Catherine King, said the claims were a fabrication and that there have been no cuts to the Black Spots program. She said the former government failed to spend more than $60 million last year, which will now be spread over the next 10 years. The opposition says the money should be rolled into this year's budget instead, and says kicking the ball down the road is as good as stripping the funding from the Black Spots program.
So I'm urging the Labor government to put that back in at the next budget.
Matt Johnston, 7 News.